Hey guys, welcome back to Critical Flick. Today, I'm reviewing A Night at the Kindergarten, now streaming on Netflix. So, A Night at the Kindergarten is a new Polish comedy. In this one, we're seeing a man crash an after-school nativity play that's being put on by kind of like a school board. And basically, the reason that he is even there is because his girlfriend's kid goes to the school and he wants to look good. He wants to try to look like a good boyfriend, like he actually cares about this relationship. Because early on in the film, you realize that this guy really doesn't like kids. He's kind of framed as almost like a loser who's very self-centered. While he is at this after-school meeting, he discovers that the school board wants to kick out his girlfriend's kid, and he's going to find a way to work them over and find a way to keep this kid in school because he wants to be kind of the hero for his girlfriend. Piotr Witkowski plays Eric, who's the main character, and I think he does a pretty solid job. He does a pretty good job of playing a character who in the beginning is pretty unlikable and has a pretty solid arc continuing throughout the movie, with him becoming more and more likable and also learning what it means to be a parent and understanding the responsibilities that go along with that and what it means to kind of take care of children and how important they are. And that's the overall messaging of this movie. I think it works fairly well. It is a little bit clunky and a little on the nose, particularly with the third act of the film, but it is important to showcase these ideas of parenthood and how important it is to take it seriously and how important children are, whether you like them or not. Lena Gore plays kind of the antagonist in this film. She's the head of this school board, and she's kind of fighting against him because she wants the kid to be expelled because he's this bad kid and she doesn't want to give him kind of those opportunities. So they're clashing back and forth for some of the best moments in the film. The film's actually pretty well written and edited. The comedy is very European, so if you don't like that, you may not particularly care for this movie. This could be one of those films where people don't find it funny at all, or they find it really funny. I personally kind of fell in the middle a little bit. There are some ridiculous moments toward the third act of the film where there's this wild party that breaks out, so it does have that kind of laugh out loud, ridiculous comedy interjected into some more subtle dialogue. He does have a pretty decent amount of kinetic energy, mostly due to the camera work and the sharp dialogue cutting back and forth between all these different characters. Even some big party scenes, you see it moving around from character to character, coming in and out of frame. So I thought that was interesting to look at. It could have gone with a really static camera, but I'm glad they put the little initiative into that cinematography. So overall, I thought it was a decently enjoyable film. If I were to rate it, I would give it a 5.5 out of 10. It's not going to blow you away, and like I said, the comedy may be a little hit or miss because of its style, but I do think the messaging is important. I think the performances are pretty solid, and at the end of the day, it's a nice little thing to check out on Netflix. If you end up checking A Night at the Kindergarten, let me know what you think about it. Did you like it as much as I did? Did you like it a little bit less? I'm always interested to hear people's opinions on these foreign language films that go on Netflix, because I feel like they get buried unless they're a big movie. I feel like no one really watches them. They come out, so I'm really interested to see what you think about it. So again, thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and see you guys next time.